Hey everybody, this is Street Pilots Garage again, and as some of the commenters requested, you wanted to see how the fender was removed from the motorcycle. Since I already had this done, I quickly templated it in place for this video, so this won't be an exact way, but as close as I can demonstrate it. Disregard the fact that I'm missing the rear wheel right now. We're going through a different install, which will be in the next video. But to start with the fender removal, first thing you're going to do is you're going to unclip your stock seat. The stock seat will be connected via one pin in here, and then once the pin pops off, the seat slides out. After removing the seat, you're going to have your blinkers, which I have mounted in a different way at this time, but they will be mounted right here. You can get through the back with a small Allen key and you can pull them off, or you can take off the two number 5 Allens and you can take off the trim here as so. And you will have your light still attached to the trim, but you'll be able to access it with a Allen key, a small Allen key, and take the light off. After that is removed, you will do this on both sides. What you can do next is remove the additional Allen bolts on both sides of your blue or your metal fender and get that out of place. With that out of place, now will come out the rear license plate holder and the rear part of the fender, which is mounted with 4 Allen bolts, 2 here and 2 here. They're again number 5s. So you would go from under with the wheel in place. It'll be a little more awkward than having all this room here, but go under and get the Allens out. 1, 2, 3, and 4. With the Allen bolts out, your blinkers out of the way, your wiring out of the way, comes the most difficult part, the subframe. The rear subframe plate is mounted with 4 metric bolts. If I'm not mistaken, they are 17s. And the 4 of them are mounted from the rear side of the wheel, under the fender, by the wheel, where you'll be able to access them. It's a little bit convoluted and awkward with the wheel in place, but you can get nice 1/2-inch drive ratchet in there as long as it's not super fat and you use a stubby socket. Once you take the 4 bolts out, there will be 1 bolt hidden that is mounted from your computer box out into the subframe, which in that way you will have to move your battery out or tuck the wiring out of place and get a wrench on it. So 1, 2, 17 mil, 3, 4, and it'll still be mounted, so you would have to swim your hand, moving the wiring out of the way, and get the last bolt out. Once the last bolt from the inside is out, the rear subframe comes off, and you are no longer present to the rear fender. Thank you for tuning in.